Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Menaero, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft PS4 Edition. So guys, today we are going to be trying to get our statue for Rex built, our monument that is going to serve as kind of the centerpiece for our village. Last episode we threw out the idea of building this statue to pay respects to Rex, who lost his life helping us discover our kingdom, but we didn't have enough cobblestone to be able to make it, because I do want to make it out of stone, so we built our mine and a little foreman's hut instead. And I've been down in said mine digging up a whole bunch of cobblestone for today's episode. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6.5 stacks of cobblestone in my inventory, which should be more than enough to build this statue, I hope. And as you can see over towards our little hut, I've finished off the gravellestone path that I was going to do, and out the back here I've kind of begun digging it out so that it'll be a giant hole with stairs around the edge. And if we jump into the middle here and have a look, you can see right down to the stairs. And basically the idea is that this middle bit will be completely dug out, and if you fell, you're dead. You have to go around the edge very carefully to get down. It's going to take me a while. Even just to do this little bit took a long time, but I think it's going to look great once it is done. It'll look like a proper quarry. I also need to finish this fencing off so no hapless animals wander in here and kill themselves, but I might do that in the future. Today's episode is all about building this monument to Rex. Now I have picked out and laid out a little area where we're going to build it. I've already placed down the legs because I was trying to work out kind of the size and shape and where we're going to build it. So I've placed the legs down already. We're going to head over there now, and you guys can probably see it on the top right of the corner there. We're going to go have a look at it and see how it is looking and where it's going to be. And there they are. There are the legs for our statue to Rex, and as you can tell already, it's going to be quite a large monument. I think it's going to be a lot bigger than I originally planned, and I built this little staircase scaffold here so we can get up and continue building it. And so we're going to have to build the body, we're going to have to build the head and the tail and everything like that. I'm not a master builder, so I'm hoping I can pull this off. I do have an image up on my PC to my left there that's going to help me out greatly, so if there's like weird cuts or pauses or anything like that, it's probably because I'm checking that image to make sure I'm getting this built correctly, because I don't want to build something ugly and horrendous, because that just wouldn't show the respect that we want to show for Rex. Before we get started though, what I would kind of like to do is, even though we're building the statue out of cobblestone, I would like to get some dyed wool to be able to put the red collar on the statue that he has, because that's what wolves get when you tame them. So we're going to make... Cloris, what are you up to? Stop that, buddy. Stop that. So we're going to make ourselves some shears here really quickly with some iron. We're going to gather some wool, and I have plenty of red roses, so we should be able to get some red wool made very easily. We probably won't have enough to do the full collar though, primarily because we don't have enough sheep, but we should be able to get some of it done. Here we go. Shears are right there. I went past them like twice already. Clarice is staring at me from the top left of the screen there. What are you up to? What are you doing, Clarice? We also have a ridiculous amount of iron ore. We actually have a stack of iron ore and another over half a stack. It's the stupid amount that we have at the moment. It's going to be great, because we're not going to run out anytime soon, and it means we can be a little bit wasteful with it on a few things. Now the trick is we need to get into this pen without these sheep and animals running out, because I want to get in there to collect the wool. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, we made it in. We made it in somehow. Now I've got to traverse my way through here. Yeah, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to snip you. Snip you. Have a sheerful day. Wow, we got an achievement for this. Okay, well, now we have a bunch of naked sheep in here. I missed one. Yeah, I missed you, buddy. I missed you. Okay, time to get out. Close that. There's also a random oh no, maybe that guy... The hell? I thought there was a random sheep outside, but I think he might have just rubber banded through the wall. Shear that guy. So we have 13 wool. We also picked up 5 eggs while we're in there. That 13 wool's probably not going to be enough, but at least it is a start. Oh, there's a sheep over here. We will quickly shear this sheep too. Where are you going, buddy? There we go. I'm sorry. You probably feel violated. I'm a complete stranger and I've just basically stripped him naked. Are there any others close by that we can get to? Does not look like it. Thank you for your offering. Let's go and turn this into red wool by creating some red dye as well here. So what do we want to do? We want to put the shears and eggs in there, and then we want to grab out the red rose here that we have. We have 29 red rose. We need to turn this into dye, which was... I can't remember where the dye was in this menu. That's the hardest part for me on the console, is getting used to the menu and where everything is within it. I'm assuming it might be in decoration. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's make ourselves 15 red dye. Well, 16 will do. We need to turn this wool red. Guessing that might be in decoration as well, potentially. Yes, it is. It is right here. So red wool. Boom, boom, boom. Let's convert that all over. So we got 15 red wool. Let's put the red rose dye in there. The red rose in there, and let's get out a whole bunch of cobblestone into our inventory here, so we got quick access to it in our hotbar. And let's head over and see how we do building this thing. Wish me luck, Clarice. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can do him justice and we don't screw it up and it doesn't look too horrendous. This is my first time actually trying to replicate an animal at all in Minecraft, so I'm hoping I can kind of do this. We need to do a little jump here. There we go. Alright, so I know that obviously the dog's head will have to protrude out this way a bit. And then they tend to have like a coat around their neck that's a bit thicker than the rest of their body. So I think we'll start with the coat. And these are the front legs we're standing on at the moment, because he's going to face out that way, out to sea, where he lost his life. Well, not really sea, I guess that's more of a river. But I just like the idea of having him facing this way. So what we are going to do first is we need to bring this out one block, I think. So let's do it like this. Yeah, there we go, there we go. I may have to make him hollow for now, because I don't know if we'd have enough cobblestone to make him solid, and it means we can just cut corners building a little bit. We don't have to use as many resources, and it shouldn't take as long. So we want it to come out one like that, and then we want it to go along all the way to his hindquarters, so we'll bring it across here. Good thing I made these steps. Oh, look, they go straight onto it. That is fantastic. And then we'll bring it out this way. And his body will go one over the end there. And we'll bring this out this way as well. Here we go. Oh, look, we got a pig watching us. Hello, Sir Pig. Don't mind me. I'm just building a giant wolf here. And is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. So we'll do the frame here. And we'll see how it's looking. And then we'll build upon it. Actually, I think I screwed that up royally. Yeah, I screwed that up royally. Okay, already made a mistake. The reason I screwed it up is because, as I said, what the hell? Look at this pig pulling off parkour. Because, as I said, their mane is thick and then their body goes in. So, from the back legs here, we would actually be building the body along here, and this outer edge shouldn't be here. So, let me knock these down. Then we'll have to go sleep really quickly, because I don't want to be building this at nighttime. Let's just jump off. Ooh, let's get reckless, like that crazy pig that's up there. We also need to knock the back down here as well. There we go. And I'll fix my mistake in the morning, because I realized there, yes, I've already screwed up. We're, what, 2 minutes into this build, and I screwed it up already. This is going to go flawlessly, I'm sure of it. Going to go absolutely flawlessly. Let's go sleep, then we'll continue in the morning. Okay, so this is more what I wanted to do here. And then I'd actually want the red collar right there. So we need to make this jump. Can we? No, we can't. No, we can't. Didn't even get through my sentence and we had already fallen. Proving that we could not make it indeed. Okay, so let's dig this one out here, going to crouch, and the red collar would go along here. Okay, looking alright. And then I think what we'll do is we'll bring this across actually and complete it. So let's go along like this, over to the other side. There we go. Definitely not going to have enough wool, as you can see, but that's more like it. This is the mane that's jutting out of the front here, and then the body gets skinnier at the back. That is looking a hell of a lot better. Now what we need to do is we need to... Oh my god, there's an Enderman over there. Hello, sir. Don't mind me. Oh, he's back. Okay, I thought he'd gone, but he's back. Endermen are a weird sight to me, but this is probably even stranger to him, to be completely honest. Now let's build it up, I think, and we'll get the frame done first of all. So how tall do I want this? I think I want this 8, so I won't have enough wall. So that is 1 below me. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, this feels incredibly large. This feels much bigger than I had originally anticipated, but we'll see how it turns out. We'll see if it turns out alright. Now what we need to do is I think we need to go across this way and bring it down on the end here for his mane, and then we need to go up for his body height. So I think we need to go down right here maybe. I'm just going to drop. Oh, I'm so reckless. I'm going to kill myself doing this. I'm definitely going to die building this at some point because I keep dropping like that. Like I'm about to again. Oh, need to stop that. Need to stop that. Okay, so then we'll build up this way as well. Like that. There we go. And we can do the frame around for the rear end of his body. Then we'll jump down and we'll see if it's too big or if it's not big enough. I have a feeling it's far too big at the moment, and I may have to make it a little bit smaller. Potentially, I'm not really sure. We will see. And then one more right here. And then we go in like this. Okay, looking good though. Looking good so far. Not too bad. And then we need to drop. Oh, ouchies. And go up this one here. And we still have plenty of cobblestone left, which is really, really nice. And then bring it over here. There we go. This way. Are we aligned yet? No, we're not. We'll line it there. And then we'll come across and connect them up. And then we'll jump back down. Good thing is we have to make him solid, so I can just nerd pole back up to all these locations. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Am I going to die if I fall down there? No, I won't. I'm alright. I'm alright. It's fine, guys. I only broke my legs. It is fine. Let's step back here and have a look and see if it's too big. I think that might be a little bit too tall, but at the same time, I don't have the head on yet, and the head will give it a lot of length. So I think that's probably where the biggest issue is. I'm looking at it and going, oh, that's way too tall, but with the head on, it won't be as bad. We'll just keep building it, and any corrections in that I need to make, I can make to it once we have finished. What I want to do is I want to start making the head now, which has to be a little bit smaller than the rest. The head will actually begin one block in like that, so it's not quite as big, and the collar is actually protruding. Will this make it all the way to the top? No, it will not, but we want it up there. Okay, let's get to building the frame of the head, and we'll see how this looks as well. So it's looking a lot better now that the snout is getting put on. It still feels like a large, overwhelming task. Definitely not looking as bad as it did. We also got to factor in that the tail's going to come off the back, so he will look a lot longer once he is complete. I'm going to go shear our sheep again and get some more wool. I also had 3 in my inventory, or in a chest, that I'd completely forgotten about. Shear you, Mr. Nude sheep there. Let's get in the pen again. Let's try to get in the pen again. Alright. Busting our way in. Close that. Close that. No, don't open it. Okay, here we go. You're naked. You're naked. Where are you? You're naked as well. You're naked as well. You as well. And you. Okay, we've stripped all the sheep down. They're all naked now. Need to get these pigs out of the way and make a break for it. Excuse me. I think he's the danger pig that was hanging around. Oh, sheep grew its wool back already. Let's get some more red rose made here. As much as we can, actually, because we're going to need more and more. We got another 15 wool, which is nice, so let's get this all converted over here. Alright, and move our bark potatoes, get our red wool down, and we might try and build this collar up a little bit more. Was there some cobblestone under here I missed? No, it doesn't look like it. But I think Rex is coming along nicely. It's going to take me a while to do this, so I'll see you guys when I've made some more progress. Geronimo! Oh, we actually almost hit the sand just then. So we're running really, really low on cobblestone at the moment, but Rex is looking a whole lot better. I need to do the underside of his snout there, and I would like to maybe get some ink so we can make black wool so that we can actually give him black eyes, since dogs have black eyes. We're definitely not going to have enough cobblestone to finish this today, but I think he is looking pretty fantastic already. Basically, I just need to add the tail next, and then I need to fill in the walls. And it is pretty much done. I've been putting torches in his belly so that things don't spawn in there. We don't want Rex becoming a mob spawner or anything. We'll go and sleep because another night is setting in. And then we'll finish off his chin, I think. We actually had exactly enough red wool to finish the collar from the last batch we got. And then I'm probably going to have to go and do a big mine to get more cobblestone. Clarice, what are you doing up there? You are such a nuisance. I need to just build Clarice his own bedroom or something like that to deal with him. We also need some more food. Oh, I do still have some potatoes on me, so that will be really, really nice. Let's also get some wood or dirt or something out here. And we can use this to nerd pole so that we don't waste any of our cobblestone. And then we might see if we can kill some of those squid out there to get some black ink to give him proper eyes. Because you can't really tell the difference between his eyes and his face at the moment. And I definitely want to make those stand out a little bit more. We need to get up there and fill that in. So let's do exactly that. Jump up here. Now, is this directly at the top, or is this a layer I can keep? No, that's directly at the top. Okay, no problem. Well, let's fill in this layer here as well. There we go. Let's get rid of our nerd pole. Back to the ground. Super speed, super speed. There we go. Okay, so what do you guys think? Let me know. Do you think Rex is coming along all right? I definitely want to put the tail on soon, so we might do that before we go and kill some squid. Let's put the tail on so we can see what it looks like, the full frame looks like. We know exactly how big he's going to be. I think it's just, yeah, his body looks really short because the tail isn't there protruding out the back at the moment. So we need to do that. But we obviously want the tail to be a little bit lower than this, maybe. Maybe we should have come up from the rear. Gone right up his rear. That'd probably make things a lot easier. Not the best position to be in, especially on a dog who's probably just eaten a lot of rotten meat. Probably going to be quite stinky, but we definitely want to come up from this way. Okay, alright. Well, let's break these, and let's jump up here, and we'll see what we can get done with this tail. There we go. Alright, tail, what am I doing with you? What we'll probably want to do is bring this out like this. I almost wasn't crouching, and that could have been disastrous with me falling to my death. Would I have died? No, I wouldn't have died from here. All good then. Let's be as reckless as possible. So that's dead center. That is either side. I think that's probably a good size. That is 2 down. Let's go lower, because dogs' tails generally are a bit higher up, aren't they, on their backs? So didn't mean to put that there. So maybe we should make it 1 block down from his back. So like that would be the position it comes out at. There we go. Alright, let's dig out this because we can make his tail hollow as well and save on some cobblestone here. I'm sorry, Rex, that we're going a bit cheap with your build and trying to save as much as possible, but the economy's tough at the moment. We have to. So then we want to bring it down like this a little bit and probably cross like that, maybe? I just realized how wrong this looks right now in this incomplete state where it's positioned on his body. We need to fix that. We need to fix that ASAP. That just seems really, really wrong at the moment. Okay. Jesus. What have I created here? Okay, and we're definitely going to run out of cobblestone pretty much about now. Probably getting this tail done, we will run out of cobblestone. I'm going to need to nerd pole up in a different position here so I can finish this tail off, and then we'll kill some Squidwards and get their ink and make Rex some proper eyes instead of those cobblestone eyes so they stand out. Ideally, I would have loved to make this out of wool. My god, that looks wrong. But obviously at the moment we just don't have the wool to make it out of wool. So stone will do, plus it being a statue, that is fine by me. Okay, so how many have we gone out here? We have gone out about, what, 3 or 4, I think? So we want to go out maybe the length of his body. A dog's tail is normally the length of their body. They usually are, aren't they? So let's put that in there and we'll jump back down. Let me get my shovel out here and we'll see how it looks. We'll see how the tail's looking. We may need to make it bigger in the future. But as I said, we can always make adjustments to this and fix it up and do it bigger and better. Yep, we're definitely going to have to make that a lot longer. But basically, his tail is going to come out the back there. And as you can see, even with that little stub tail added on, it definitely adds some length to his body that makes it look a bit better. So let's head over and kill ourselves some squid and steal their ink. And we also need to shear some more sheep here as well. So let's get our shears out. Hello, you want to be naked? Because you're about to be, you two. Bunch of nudist sheep. You're a bunch of nudist sheep. There we go. And I need to actually get in there and collect that. That's why I went in the last few times, because I knew I wouldn't be able to get it from the outside. You're nude. You're nude. That's right. You're all naked. Hopefully it's not a cold winter's night tonight. Get out of my way, cow. Get out of my way. There we go. Alright, let's go kill some squid, and then we will turn this wool into black wool. I see you, squid man, swimming around. I'm coming to get you. Coming to get you. Oh, there we go. We hit him. We hit him. And we got him. We got him. Feel kind of bad. They're so derpy and so harmless, these squid. Look at them. Look at them. They're so stupid. That face. Oh, he's bumping up against me. That's what you get for getting fresh with me, fella. That is what you get. We probably need to kill 4 of them to get 4 ink, I think. What the hell? He just, like, teleported. We got that one as well. Let's see how much we got. Oh, we have 8. I thought they only dropped 1 ink sac, but apparently they drop more than that. We'll just finish this one off down here, though. Don't think you can escape me by burying your head in the sand. You're not an emu. Okay, so we should have more than enough to turn this wool into black wool. So let's do that really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think is all we need. We'll hold on to the rest of that ink there in case we need it for anything else. And let's jump up here and see what we can do with these eyes. Nerd pole away! There we go. I think it turned out alright, all in all. Considering my first time ever building anything like this, I think it turned out okay, and I almost just walked off the edge again. I'm honestly surprised I didn't die doing this. That's the biggest surprise to me. I thought I would have been doomed for sure. So how do a dog's eyes go in Minecraft? Is it like this? Let me get this black wool here. Get rid of my baked potato. Do they just have their eyes going like that, maybe? I cannot remember. I'm sorry, Rex, I can't remember. Or maybe they're right on the outside like a sheep. I think they might be, actually. So they go more like that. Ah, yeah, that looks more accurate, I think. So let me get that. We'll break this and collect it. There we go. That goes there. That cobblestone I got, put you back there. And back there. Ah, that definitely looks a lot better. I may make them another square, but that will do for now. Let's get back down off our nerd pole and step away from it and have a look at it. It's also kind of hard because it is so tall, so we can't get a great angle from the eyes on the ground, but I think they look okay. Let's get that last block of dirt here. Let's go over to our house and have a look. Have a gander at what we have created today. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. Oh, I need to put some black wool on the end of the nose too, don't I? Ah, yes, that would be a smart thing to do. So he has like a black nose. Definitely adding some coloring to it, I think, makes it look more like Rex. And I probably need to make the ears a little bit taller as well. But I think it turned out okay, guys. I'm going to have to collect some more cobblestone and I'll probably try to finish him off in between episodes. So I will have something complete to show you next time. Let me know what you think of Rex. I probably need to shorten that snout as well. There's a few things that I need to touch up and alter now that I'm looking at it. But I think it looks pretty darn good. Our ode to Rex, and I think he would be happy with this. He would be pretty pleased if he saw this and knew that there was a giant statue of him. But unfortunately for today's video, guys, I'm actually all out of time. That took a while. That took a while to do. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to throw it a rating. It really helps out. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.